So Apple is ready to launch the iPhone 5s in India on 1st of November. And Gionee recently launched the E6. Gionee claims that the build quality of their E6 is as good as the iPhone 5s, and we decided to put them to the test. Okay guys, so we're going to do a couple of drop tests for both the E6 and the iPhone 5s. Now I've got the golden color. A very rare phone to find, but we've got it and it's time to drop it. So just to ensure that all of you know, that this is a live working unit. You can see this is an iPhone. You can see you have a Touch ID sensor over here, and I'm just going to call up Siri. Okay, Siri is not even configured because it's right out of the box. Testing.
No match found.
Okay, no match found. Either way. So this is your iPhone 5s. Now we've got everything set up. So the first test I'm going to do is I'm going to put the E6 in my left pocket, and I'm going to put the 5s in my right pocket, and it's a natural drop test of something when it's falling out of your pocket. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And it looks like it fell on its back, so it appears to be in perfect condition, and there seems to be no scratching whatsoever. The phone seems to be working just fine. So that's one drop test, and we've got a little bit of nicks here. I've got the E6 right now, and let me turn on the video. So video recording is on, the E6 in my pocket, and imagine if it comes out and falls on the floor. So 3, 2, 1, first drop. 1, first drop. So it went to the side over here, but it seems to have survived. So just a bit of dust on the back, but I don't know if you guys can see that. It's more or less same. Let me stop video recording over here. And it's more or less safe and sound. No damage. I can't see any damage. Okay, there is a slight dent on the polycarbonate over here. And that's about it. The phone seems completely intact. So it's time for drop test number 2, guys. This time around, it's going to be from ear height. So if you're talking on the phone and you're at ear height, this is a simulation. So again, you can see the iPhone's working, and hello, hello, I'm going to drop my phone now. 3, 2, 1. Oops. So it fell in multiple places. It bounced around a little bit. So let's see what kind of damage we have. 1. Oops. Oops. On this one. So a couple of nicks on the back, nothing major. Glass is still intact on both sides. Even on the front, so it fell on the front. I do have another dent over here on this edge, but that means that it majorly fell on the edge of the bezel, so nothing great over here. So let's do the same thing with the E6 now. So it's time to drop the E6 from the ear height, and the iPhone 5s has completely survived that test. Just a couple of nicks, and it's getting really warm and hot outside. So I'm going to not waste any more time. I'm going to start video recording.
And I'm on the phone. Hello everyone, and it's time to drop it from ear height.
So it seems like, again, the E6 has survived this test. A couple of nicks on the side as well. But that's about it. Nothing major, no damage. I've got some scratches on the bezel over here on the polycarbonate. The paint seems to have come off. I can see the plastic on the inside, slight bit of matte white, but that's about it. So last and final test is going to be the toss test, and I'm going to toss both these phones in the air. So I'm going to start with the iPhone 5s, and I've not been recording the iPhone 5s, so let's do that. It's time to toss the phones in the air. I'm going to start with the iPhone 5. This is going to be the worst thing that I've done to an iPhone since I've ever gotten it. So let's start video. And here goes a simple little toss.
And here goes a simple little
So the iPhone again fell on the corner, I can feel. And no damage, it fell right next to the power button. No damage on the device whatsoever. The screen is on and no scratches on the display. It seems to be bottom heavy and edge heavy, so it automatically falls on the back or the side. But let's do the same thing with the E6. Camera is on, video recording is on.
Toss in the air. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1.
So that fell on the face.
1.
So that fell on the face and the phone seems to have survived. So you can see the phone is perfectly fine. A bunch of cracks and dents on the side of the bezel over here. But more or less the phone seems to have survived and is in good condition. With both the iPhone 5s and the Gionee E6, we were quite surprised that both these devices survived our drop tests and the toss into the air with minor scratches and scuffs on the bezel with no particular damage that would harm usability. Stay tuned for more such videos on both the iPhone and the E6 coming up shortly. Do visit iGyaan.in for more details. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and stay tuned on youtube.com/iGyaan, youtube.com/iGyaan TV. For iGyaan Networks, this has been Bharat Nagpal. Thank you guys for watching.